Hi everyone, welcome you all. This is Pawan from SDET channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can work with the alerts in Cypress. So first of all, let's see what is alert. So let me open my page and I'm copying one application URL. In this, I have to provide username and password. Then I have to click on the go button. Now without having any data here, I'm directly clicking on the go button and then it will give you one alert window, right? So we have to handle this alert window to proceed further action. Until unless we close this alert window, we cannot perform any further action. So if I go for any other automation tools, we have to write some additional commands to close this particular alert, right? We have to switch to this particular alert, we have to close this. But in Cypress, it will automatically take care of alert windows. And as soon as we can see one alert window, Cypress will automatically close this alert window without doing any manual operation. And even we no need to write any special script to close this particular alert window. Okay, but the thing sometimes what happens is if we want to verify something on the alert window, then we have to write some piece of code. Okay, but by default, Cypress will close alert windows automatically. So first we will see that behavior, and later I will show you how we can validate some message on this particular alert window, right? Now let's go to the Visual Studio Code Editor, and here I created a new file, alerts.specs.js file, and I've created describe block, and inside this I have created one IT block. So inside the IT block, I'm going to write the Cypress code. So first of all, I need to launch my website. So I'll say scy.get, and in the double quotations, I need to specify the URL of application. Now go and specify the URL of application. So this will launch my page. So as soon as I launch my page, if I want to get the alert window, I need to click on this go button, right? Now right click on this go button, and then I'm just going to get some selector. So let's inspect this element, and when I inspect this element, I can see one tag is there, input, and type is submit. Okay, so I can use this as an attribute, tag and type is equal to submit is an attribute basically. So I can use this one. Now cy dot, first get the element, then we'll perform the click action. So cy dot, in the single quotation, input is my tag name, and then I need to specify the attribute along with the value, type equal to submit, that I'm specifying here, and double quotations are optional, we can remove that. So this will able to locate that element, and after that I'll perform the click action, so that it will open the alert window. So after opening the alert window, it should automatically close this alert window. Okay, so we don't close this alert window, our Cypress will automatically close this alert window. Now we'll see how it is going to work. Just I have written only two statements. First statement will launch my page, and the second statement, just click on the button. After that, as we have seen here, it will open the alert window, and our Cypress will automatically close this. Now we'll run the script and see this. So I'm saving it, go to the terminal, and I'm just opening Cypress test runner window. So once the window is started, then we can run our script. Now it is starting my Cypress test runner window. So once it is started, then let me run this code, alerts.spec.js. So once you click on this, it is started my browser. Now it is launching my page. Yeah, now it is giving some error. So syntax error, unrecognized expression. So let's see, we have done some mistake here. So cy.get, we have, sorry, it is not get guys. So it is a visit, right? So we have to use visit command, cy.visit, and this will open the URL and then get the element, click on that element. Now save it again, then it will start from the beginning. So it is launching my page. So as soon as you launch my page, it will perform click action on the go button. Right, it is done actually. So if I see here, my test got passed, but in the screen, I cannot see any alert window because it will not show you any alert window. Internet will automatically close that window. But how we will know whether it closed or not? So if we see the statements here, the last statement after getting the element, we perform the click action. After that, there is one more entry. It is showing that please enter a valid username. From where we are getting this message? This message we are getting from the alert window. If I just go back and let me just go back and open the URL again, and you can see that message from the alert window. And opening my URL once again. So if I just click on the go button, it will open the alert window, and on the alert window we can see this message. So this message is captured. So what does that mean is it is successfully clicked on the go button, and also it is successfully closed my alert window. So that is automatically taken care by the Cypress. We no need to write any special commands to close the alert window. But some certain cases we need to validate some messages on the alert window. Then how we can do that? So to validate certain messages on the alert window, we have to write our own event. That means whenever we click on something here, it will automatically open the alert window, right? As soon as it is trying to open the alert window on the browser, internally there are certain events will be triggered. Internally there are some events will be triggered. So what we have to do is we cannot capture this alert window directly, but whenever I open the alert window, parallelly I need to run one event. I need to raise an event, and that event will capture this message. Okay, so in Cypress there are certain events are provided. Let me just go back and search for Cypress events, and go to the catalog of events, Cypress documentation. And here you can see there are different event types are provided. So uncatch exception and window confirm, window alert, window before load. There are multiple events are provided. So we have to raise our own event, and then we can capture that, because as soon as we click on the go button, it opens the alert window, and on the other side we have to raise our own event, and that event will capture this message. But we cannot directly capture the alert window. So which event we have to use it here? So here this particular event we have to use window : alert. So what this will do is, first when your app calls the global window alert method, Cypress will auto accept alerts. So this point is very important. Cypress will auto accept alerts. By default, Cypress will automatically close all the windows. That means it is automatically accept all kinds of alerts. So you cannot change this particular behavior. But if you want to validate some text on the alert window, we have to raise our own event, and then we can capture the message. But this is an event we have to raise. Then how we can raise this event? So we have to write some piece of code by using framework. So let me just go back again, and here after clicking on this, it will automatically close the alert window. Now here I need to write some piece of code to raise an event. So how to write the event? So here the command is cy.on, and here this is basically Mocha framework. Okay, so in the Cypress by default we follow all the commands from Mocha framework. So cy.on, and what's the event we have to pass? This is the event. So currently we have alert, so window : alert. So that event we have to specify in the single quotation as a first parameter. Now on the second parameter, we have to capture that value in a variable. So here I'll specify one variable called str. And as per the Mocha framework, this is the syntax. And then here we have to start curly brace. Okay, so we have to start curly brace, and inside this we have to write a verification point. So here from this we are sending this event, and as soon as we have sending this event, which will capture the message into this particular str variable, now we need to do verification. So to verify, we have a block called expect str dot two equal, and here we have to specify what exactly the message we are expecting. So if I go to this one, and this is the message I'm expecting, so that message I'm going to specify here. So this is a validation point. All right, so once it is done, fine. So cy.on, this is an event, and then this event will capture the message to this particular variable. and the value which is there inside the variable I'm comparing with our expected message. All right, so this is how we need to write a statement. So these particular statements will raise the event and capture the message on the alert window and compare with that. So let's try to execute. So as soon as I save it, my execution will start one more time on my test terminal. Now we can see, and my assertion got passed. Expected, please enter a valid username, which is equal to please enter a valid username. So what does that mean is it is automatically close my alert window, and also it is validated message which is displayed on the alert window. So this is basically Mocha framework. So we have to write a certain method which will raise an event. What kind of event? Window alert event. And if you want to know more details, just go with the documentation and read more details. This is one of the event which can be used for alerts. And then we capture that message into this variable, and I'm comparing this, right? So this is one kind of alert. Sometimes you will see confirmation alerts. Sometimes you will see confirmation alerts. So for example, when I click here, it is giving only OK button. Just we have to accept it. But sometimes we will see confirmation alert windows. It will be like this. Let me just go to another application. So when I click on this alert, it will give you two buttons, OK and cancel buttons. This is called as a confirmation windows. So confirmation alerts. So to capture the message from this alert window, we have to raise another type of event, because this is a confirmation alert window. So if you just go to the documentation, if you just go above, so this is the event we have to raise, window : confirm. So what this will do, it will fires when your app calls the global window confirm method. So Cypress will auto accept confirmation, and Cypress by default handle that confirmation alerts also. But if you want to verify something which is present on the alert window, we have to raise a special event. Okay. Now, first of all, let us see whether it's automatically closing or not. And then we will raise an event to capture the message. Now go back to the editor, and this piece of code I'm just commenting till here. And now I will write another code, just copy the same thing. And this time I'm going to open another URL. Let me start from the beginning. cy.visit. So cy.visit, and in the double quotations. And this time I'm opening another application. Go back and specify that. And this will launch my another page. And then here I'm going to click on this click me button. Okay, I want to click me on this button. So let me just go and inspect this element. And inside this, let's capture the selector for this element. Right click, copy, and selector. The default option is available in the Chrome. So copy selector. Now go back and get that element. cy.get, specify that element. This is my element. And then we need to perform the click action. So click, that's it. So now what I have done is I have opened this URL, and then I'm directly clicking on the button. So as soon as I click on the button, what happens? It will open the alert window, and this is a confirmation alert window, and Cypress will automatically close this. So first we will see this behavior, and later we will see how we can validate the message. So let me save it, and automatically it will run from the beginning. So again, it started opening my URL, and then it will click on the button, alert button. Yes, now you can see here, we cannot see the alert exactly on the UI, but when you see the statements, there is a click action is done, and also there is some confirmation message is displayed here. Press a button. From where we are getting this message? We are getting this message from the alert box. Okay, confirmation alert box. So this confirms us it is properly click on the OK button and also successfully closed my alert window, right? So now I need to verify some message on the alert window. Then we have to raise an event. So how we can raise an event? So here, just like this, we have to write one more method. So let me just copy this one and copy it here. But this time we have to raise a different type of event, because if it is not a confirmation alert, we have to just raise window alert event. But if it is a confirmation alert, then we have to raise another type of event. Again, go to the documentation. So previously we have run this particular event because there's just a normal alert window. But this time we have OK and cancel button, confirmation alert window. So we have to raise this particular event, window colon confirm. Go back, and I'm just changing this event, and rest of the things are same. So as soon as I raise this event, so the message will be copied into this str variable, and then I'm comparing this str equal to, now we need to capture the proper message. Click on this and press a button. So this is a message which is displayed. Now I want to verify that, and I'm just changing that message here, right? So this is how we need to validate. So this is a confirmation alert window. So the alert window, it can be confirmation alert window or it is a normal alert window. Cypress by default, it will close it, it will accept it. But if you want to validate something which is present on the alert window, we have to raise a proper event, and that event will capture the message into this variable, and then we need to copy, we need to check that variable value with our expected value in the both the places. Okay, so we have done earlier for the normal alert. Now this time I'm going to show you with the confirmation alert. Now I have just changed the event. Okay, now let us save it, and now test my test will start from the beginning. It is launching my URL. Yes, now we can see it is already clicked on my button. It is already opened my alert window. Also it is closed. But this time we have verified the message which is present on my alert window. So expected is this one, press a button, and which is equal to press a button. So what does that mean is we are successfully able to check the message which is displayed on my alert window. Okay, so this is how we have to handle the alerts in Cypress, and we don't have any special methods to work with the alerts. Okay, as soon as we got alert window on the page, Cypress by default will close all the windows. By default, Cypress will accept all the alert windows. But if you want to verify something or some messages displayed on the alert windows, then intentionally we have to raise an event, and that event will capture the message into some variable, and then we have to compare that message. And there are two kinds of events we have, especially for alert windows. One is a window.alert, and this is a normal alert window. And if you have a multiple button like OK cancel button, that's a confirmation alert window. For that, we have to use another event, window colon confirm. All right, so that's all for this video, guys. So this is how we need to handle alerts using Cypress. Okay, in the next video we will see few more elements. Thanks for watching.